Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young and welcome to Darkest Dungeon, the Crimson Court DLC. I am so excited for this. We just finished the base game just in time for us to dive in a new run on Crimson Court DLC. So let's dive in now. Okay, there's our first estate where we just completed the game. Okay, activate DLCs. Interesting, so it's treated as 3 DLCs, but really it's just one. It's Crimson Court. Includes the Courtyard region, so it's a new region. Cool. I didn't know they were adding a new region. And all associated quests, monsters, bosses, treasures, and storylines. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. Districts, the district system. Upgrade your hamlet by building all new structures, in addition to the original buildings. Cool. Flagellant, the Flagellant hero class. Okay. This structure, this interface, that seems like they're getting ready to add like multiple rounds of DLC. Or maybe there's some sort of a built-in modding support? I don't know. It seems it's suggestive of future things to come. Okay, so we have Radiant and Darkest as were the usual. Darkest was the normal difficulty. That's what we did our original playthrough. This used to be called Stygian, but now it's Bloodmoon. Bloodmoon campaigns are not for the faint of heart. I think that's spelt wrong, but I could be wrong. Expect no quarter, no forgiveness. You must conquer the evil within a time and hero death limit. Bloodmoon is Stygian plus Crimson Court. Well, we'll play on Bloodmoon, of course. And we are no longer the Darkest Estate, we are the Crimson Estate. So let's dive in. See if they changed the opening movie.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Okay, so nothing new so far. With the stagecoach destroyed and the caretaker gone, you will have to make the journey to the hamlet on foot. Do we still have Renald and Dismas? I really want Renald and Dismas. Yep. Is he still a kleptomaniac? He is. Well, we're diving right back in, so let's go ahead and do this.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead. Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Nothing new so far. It could be that there's not going to be a lot new. Like, it could be like kind of an extra layer on the game, but not something that would be immediately of attention. This is just we don't click that on Stygian.
An ambush.
Good, no surprise. Let's go for the Fusilier.
And their kind is no longer welcome.
We'll try to get up a stun. It's a 50-50 chance. Let's go for it. Good. Oh, it feels so good to get back into Darkest Dungeon. Even really, nice crit.
Destroy.
Even at an early low level like this. Don't stress me out too much. That's fine. So the health will not carry over. The stress will carry over. So we'll hope for something that's less stressful. Just do another point-blank shot, please. No. Nice dodge. And he's not quite dead yet. Now he's dead.
Just size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
And we gotta use this citrine. Probably the only one I'll ever bring home, perhaps. We're not gonna click on the chest because the chest is if that a key, it'll blow up in your face. So let's go to the hamlet. I want to see if it looks any different. And we get an early 5,000. Anything good happen? Natural swing. That's good. Evasive is also very good. Scattering is not good. That's a problem. Bad luck on that first what are they called? Quirk. Okay, let's take a look at this. Oh, I'm so excited.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Week 1 of 100. I thought you had like only 80 weeks or something on Stygian. I guess they want you to do more stuff now. Let's see if there's anything new, any new goals. No. Explore the courtyard, dismiss the Baron, unseat the Viscount, and depose the Countess. But that's after the Darkest Dungeon. Interesting. Is this supposed to be a new endgame content? And do we have... yeah, raise a flagellant to resolve level 6. Nothing else there? Okay. I'm not seeing anywhere new to build stuff. Here's a new thing. Districts locked. No new heirlooms. That wasn't what I was looking for. Let's go ahead and just listen to the narrator.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Yeah, so this is the Crimson Court. It's got explore the courtyard and burn the hives. Interesting. Okay.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
So we only have 16 deaths. And we have to reserve 2 of them because the last boss in the Darkest Dungeon requires 2 deaths. So we have 14 possible deaths before we just lose the entire game. The evil gets away from us. Check the stagecoach.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses.
Nothing yet.
All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Let's go ahead and get both of those upgrades.
Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
So I want to see if there's anything they did new with the different abilities. Like, Bulwark of Faith has always been terrible. I think it's still terrible. They probably haven't... It doesn't look like they changed that. No. Point Blank Shot was always overpowered. It's possible that they've changed, like, random damage modifiers. Interesting. Is that right? Minus 40% damage when riposte? Is that new? That might be new. Because, yeah, riposte, it was ridiculously good. You could I would run a Highwayman on every single run if that maintained its power. That was really good. So this is damage minus 25, and it reduces their speed. That's new, right? I don't think it reduced speed before. I guess there's a lot more debuffs going on now? That's still a knockback. This is 15% versus minus 15%, so this is still... Wicked Slice is still better. But, yeah, that speed debuff, that actually makes it, comparable. Okay, what about you? She has Curious and Lygophobia. Curious is a problem. We'll deal with that in time. Is that Blight already hitting harder? I thought it was 3 points at the start. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Blinding, yes. Let's see. We can't actually change anything yet. We are stuck with what they came in, because we haven't unlocked the guild. And you? Nothing so far. Did they change judgment? Is it hitting less? That's a really... maybe it's hitting harder. She's soft. That's bad. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think there's been any changes. Anyway, let's go ahead and do the first run.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
And yeah, there's a new place. The courtyard. Oh, I can't wait to go there. So, the first map is always, well, it had always been the same. Oh, what's this? Laudanum.
Measured now in gold. Later, in blood.
What does that do? Well, let's take one. Maybe it's a stress recovery? Maybe there's new curios that need laudanum? Laudanum? We don't need that. We'll take a few of other things. And I'm, of course, not going to go in the dark, because... But yeah, I want to see what laudanum does. Okay. Yep, same layout. So it's probably just the same thing. Oh no. These forced curio interactions right from the start. We don't have any scouting trinkets. Where's my map? I need my ancestors' map.
Executed with impunity.
Oh, so that skeletons can't bleed, but all he can do is bleed things. Meh. There was always a chance you get lucky. Oh, I can't. I don't have judgment. That sucks. Let's just go ahead and restore the light. Yeah, that's a huge torch debuff. That's new. I don't think that it wasn't plus 20 torch. You could go without you could probably go without even bringing torches just by having your Crusader spamming that ability. Interesting. They actually tried to make that more useful. Unlock Strongbox. I believe this can blight you. So she has the best blight resistance. Okay. So I can't just use laudanum. I was thinking it was a stress reduction, like or a debuff or something, or some sort of protective thing like holy water. But no. Oh well.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Stun the back if we can. I don't want to get stressed out. I need to avoid getting too stressed because I'll probably have to run these heroes again in the next run, or some variant of these heroes. Let's go for her. Set her up to be killed next time. We blight you. There. She'll die when she gets her next turn. The blight will activate first. Okay. We'll smite you. Smite gets a bonus damage versus unholy. And the guy with the sword is more dangerous than the guy with the club. So we'll take him out first if we can. No, we were not able to. You can finish the job.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Well done. Okay. Again, we're trying to bleed people that are skeletons, don't have blood, so...
great is the weapon that
Ah, well.
cuts on its own.
Stun you? Oh, we can stun you. I'm gonna go ahead and raise my torch.
The way is lit.
It's still not a good ability, but you know, I'll enjoy it before I get something better.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Okay. Any new journal pages? Journal of Darius, Highwayman, 2 of 6. Day 4. The road to this damned hamlet was a tricky one, both to find and to travel. When it revealed its ruined face, I swore I had never seen such neglect. Some buildings collapsed, and uncaring residents fidgeting uselessly. I went swiftly to the tavern. Others with similar interests had gathered there, and I was assembled into an expedition. We leave at first light on the morrow. Okay. I think I'm going to collect all these. I spent the entire last run throwing them away. But we can make something of those. Okay, so this way is a stress reduction. We're going to save that for the end. Or maybe I should go get that first. And then, like, just not actually click it, I think. Oh, Renaud. Renaud, you're so disappointing to me. Okay, we're getting lucky with the surprises. Let's go ahead and use a grape shot blast. Why not? Can we stun you? Maybe? You're probably more dangerous. Let's just kill you. Oh. Well, I take it back. We'll plague her if we can. And then stun you. Need to prevent that, oh, she resisted. Oh, darn it. It's only 15, that's fine. Oh, those crits.
Body and brain.
Yeah, we should start healing up. Can't have those crits. Alright, then have to deal with this stress. Okay, so she's dead. He still has a turn left. Let's just kill him.
Continue the onslaught.
Good.
Destroy.
We need those crits to get our stress back down. Can we stun you? No, we can't. You're in the wrong spot. Let's get some healing going on. If only a little. There, they're both dead. As soon as they get our turn, they'll both just pop. Let's just try to keep them alive. Maybe. Nah, it's not gonna happen.
Unforeseen.
I was hoping to get our heal off. Citrine.
Success so clearly in view.
We'll come back for this. I
Or
wanna.
is it merely a trick of the light?
I wanna be in the full dark before I start looting stuff. Let's try to get ahead.
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
It's not the damage, it's the stress. Nothing here. We'll get on the way back. Maybe I should just get it right now, because I know I have a kleptomaniac. He could want to... Every time I walk by it, he could want to steal it.
Sedated.
Interesting. That was different. That was a new narration. Soothed. Sedated. That was when I hit full light. Interesting. Full light gives you plus dodge? Is that new? I did not think that was a thing. Yeah, we get plus 7.5 light for being dodge for being in the light. Well, they're just trying to make it even easier to get by that way. Let's blight them. Unfortunately, he'll get a stress off. This pistol shot, try to make that blight able to kick in sooner. There. Oh, nice touch. That's what I need to see. Not crits. Good. Let's heal him. Wow, the heals are so terrible this early. Let's try to stun this dude. Oh, resist. Bad luck. Good. Good resists. Bad luck on that turn order. Yeah, she's getting all stressed out, and she's the one that I need to be able to go next time. What should I do? You're dead. You're not quite. You're dead too. Okay, so I just need to take out the middle two.
A powerful blow.
Nice crit. Let's see if we can stun one of them. Ah, man, we're having really bad luck with these stuns. Not quite at death's door, but, yeah.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Let's try to stun you. We risked this guy going next, but it didn't happen. He pops. And we're able to kill this guy first. Good.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Let's just hit him. Okay, see if we can get our stun off. It's not a good chance. Let's not bother. That seems like a bad... Well... No, we should try. Ah, good. Good luck. I don't want him to die, so I'm just gonna skip this turn. This is the Gray's turn. After the... When... The first time an enemy is the only enemy alive at the beginning of the turn, you get a turn of grace, where you can be able to... you cannot have to kill him. The following turn, the enemy will, you'll get a stress check. Your heroes will complain that you're wasting time.
Purchase. Spirits are lifted. Purpose is made clear.
The turn after that, your heroes will let you know. Well.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
The turn after that, the enemy will get reinforcements. Yeah, you can use laudanum as an item here. Let's be in the dark.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Do you still get... Yeah, you still get +++ loot and +++ dodge. Interesting. I'm getting... No, nothing from the light level. It says ++ dodge, but it's not. It's wrong. Anyway. Let's see what we can loot on the way back. We'll go up around to that chest, and then come back, and then go over here. Of course, we don't need to go to this place. Oh, there's our food check. We have completed the quest. It was an explore at 90% of rooms, and we have done so. All that food, though. Let's go ahead and feed up Renaud.
Sedated.
Yeah, interesting. Soothed. Sedated. That sounds like what you're supposed to get when you use laudanum, but... No, I don't know. Let's sort. We're getting a decent number of heirlooms. Or relics. Or are these heirlooms? I don't remember the names. Gave us back a key. We don't need more keys though, so that's a shame. A trap respawned. Do we have people that are good at disarming traps? 90%. 50, 60, 90%. I should light back up. Oh, I don't have enough to get to full light. Oops. I should have lighted back up before we got to that fight. We're gonna have to do that in the dark. Yeah, I'm being sloppy. Not quite in the dark. You keep saying plus dodge, but that seems like it's a bug. We're not getting any benefit to dodge from light level. Anyway, let's do this last fight. Let's go ahead and eat some food before. Oh no, he's full. Because we're not going to be able to go anywhere after this.
War can be healed, but never hidden.
Okay, 2 sword guys and another arbalist. And this is the best part of being in the dark. The music is so much better. Let's go for the sword guys. The crits from them are scarier than the AoE damage. Or, well. And then he does... If he'd done a massive crit, that would have been embarrassing. Can we finish you? Maybe. No. But we can AoE you down, probably. Oh well. Yeah, everything hits for so little before you can upgrade.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope.
No crits. Okay, let's use Disorienting Blast to try to stun you, and it'll also pull him forward by getting rid of this corpse. And let's see if we can stun you also. Good. So, a ranged character in the front rank is not so scary. All they can do is like bayonet jab or something like that. This is the Grace turn though already, so we can't just be totally ignoring it. Let's go in the full dark.
Darkness closes in.
There we go.
Haunting the hearts of men.
Ooh, what's this? The blood.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
The call is unyielding. The urge is irresistible. Only the blood will quell this thirst. Can I use it? Yeah, it's a usable item, I think. Oh, should I use it? I'm gonna use it. It might be a stupid idea. Oh, it hurt him. And he lost 8 speed. Oh well. I probably should have tried to bring that home, see if it persisted, but I doubted it did. So that took off his health, and it gave him a real bad debuff. That's terrible. Why would I do that? Maybe my characters are gonna get distorted over time or something? Okay, I need to get her holy water for the stress reduction. It helped a little bit. She's down below 50. Okay, let's go home. $5,000 plus 3,000 and a decent number of heirlooms. Heirlooms, not relics. I don't know what I was thinking. Flawed Release is not a problem on Renault because he doesn't have any ranged abilities. Eldritch Slayer is always good. Precise Striker is generally not going to be helping at all on a Grave Robber. A Blutomania is bad. Cove Adventure is not a problem. It's not really that good, but it's not really that bad either.
We dug for months, years, an eternity. And we were rewarded with madness.
Interesting. Ruins advanced to Mastery 1. That's different. They wouldn't say advanced to Mastery 1. What does that mean? Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. It's talking about this. Now advance to Mastery 1, so that we've, yeah, I guess that's what they call that now. Anyway, well, I'm going to actually take a quick break before we start the next one, because the next one will probably take a whole half hour by itself. So, thank you everyone for watching. My name is Michael Young. This is Darkest Dungeon, the Crimson Court DLC.